Hi there, Carl Massy here, author of a few books, the Guidebook to Authentic Success, which we'll be talking a lot about on the Life Masterclass coming up in Melbourne, 28th to the 30th of June. But before we get into that, or as part of getting into that, I just wanted to talk about one of the things that is pretty much primary of the work I do as a coach and of the work we're going to do over the Life Masterclass. And it's going to be a deep dive looking at what your beliefs are. Because what happens if we have a belief which causes us to feel a particular way? Because we feel that way, we act a certain way, and because we act that way, we get a certain result. If we don't like the result, reverse engineer it, we need to change our beliefs. So part of the work that I do with all of my clients is trying to understand what are the beliefs they're living their life by? What are they telling themselves? What are the stories that they've bought into along the way? And when we shift those, there's a huge transformative shift that happens. Particularly if that limiting belief causes someone to go into a contracted, reactive stress state. If I have a belief and something happens and I have this belief that says the meaning of this thing equals something bad, then I contract up. And a lot of times it's not something that's necessarily bad, it's our thought of what we think that is, the meaning that we're giving to it. So we're giving a meaning to something that may not be true, which is causing us to have this reactive response, which is causing us to act a particular way, which is affecting the results. So we want to get really clear about the beliefs we're buying into, the stories we're telling. The first book I wrote, and it was like a digital book, an e-book, it was called Your Beliefs Are Controlling Your Life for Good or Bad. And I've just recently, upgraded it. I upgraded it, was 10,000 words before, now it's 20,000 words. So it's a major rewrite actually. And it becomes, and it is still one of the most important things for me when working with clients to get the greatest shift. And that's why it's such a big part of the Life Masterclass. And I do a couple of techniques to get people into altered states of consciousness so we can start, having a bit more of a dialogue with the subconscious, and we can start priming the brain to forming a new empowered belief. We want to disrupt the old belief, and then we want to fire and wire sort of the neurons or neuron path in a particular way for this new empowered belief to install that. So that becomes the software that drives you, as opposed to this old software, this old story that wasn't serving you. So again, it's going to be one of the key pieces in the Life Masterclass. Now, for the Life Masterclass, 28th to the 30th of June in Melbourne, there's details on this page. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. All the details are there. So I don't think I need to say any more. I'll let you browse at your own leisure. I'd love to see you there. It's the 20th anniversary for me this year of when I started on this personal development path, and I really want to pass on what I've learned along the way, all the little things that make a big difference. So I'd love to share those with you if you want to come along and meet some other very cool people and create an internal shift which creates an external experience, then that's the place you need to be. Hope to see you there. Have a fantastic day and take care.